What's up, everybody? Happy Friday. Hope everyone's having a great night. It is Friday TGIF. I'm trying to get some music going. It's not going in the background. Doing something wrong. Anyway, I'll bring in special guests. My brother from another mother, Joe Wentz.
What's up, man?
Hey, man. I had my Cowboys from Hell fired up. I'm like, man, I just failed miserably. I don't know what's going on with that.
It's okay, man.
Hey, man, thanks for jumping in.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Oh, absolutely. That is channel... Dude, I don't know. Oh, I know why. Silly. Maybe not. My music is dead in the water right now.
We got you some right here. We got you covered.
You got me covered. That's some good stuff right there. Oh, I know why I'm dead in the water. Because I'm using Antiques. It's called an MP3 player.
Oh, you got the wrong thing selected.
Oh, maybe. Let's see here.
I guess.
All right, right either.
Charlie S., what's up? Quentin James, what's going on?
Quit, what's up, man?
How are y'all doing?
This is interesting. Nothing.
Thank y'all for being here.
Yeah. Thank you all very, very much. Welcome to Rock Talk.
Rock Talk.
At least that's what the thumbnail said. We're gonna try. I don't know. I just got done with band practice a little bit ago, and we loaded up the 6x12 trailer, and we got our gig tomorrow night.
Wow.
Which I will try to. I'm gonna stream. I'm definitely gonna go live. Thanks to you helping me out there, giving me a heads up on how to do that.
Oh, dude, it's my pleasure. My pleasure.
I'm so glad that YouTube updated their stuff because on my phone, I always had issues trying to go live from my phone.
Right.
And that's what was always stopping me remotely at the shows. I'm like, I can't figure it out. I just can't figure it out.
Yeah, they've changed a lot over the past couple of years.
Yeah.
But now you know. Ed B. Metal, what's going on, man?
Ed, how you doing, man? How you doing, brother?
Thanks for being here, my friend. Yeah, YouTube is. I noticed that was it last year or something that when you what we're referring to is if you stream live on your smartphone using the YouTube app, they've changed their kind of how you do it kind of deal. So, yeah, I like it better this way. Really, it gives you a little bit more options, and it's once you do it once or twice, man, you'll get it. And,
yeah, for sure.
You can stream live with your smartphone using the mic on your phone, and it's actually sounds pretty good. It used to be sounded really rough, underwater and all that, but you know.
Right. No, that's good that they made them improvements because
yeah, man,
fairly user friendly now. You know.
It is. Yes, I think so.
Oh, yeah. Ed, what's happening, Ed? Ed says, "Cool to see you got one of those Steinberger guitars, Joe. That's cool."
Thank you, Ed. Yeah, that's the lower tier model. It's a Steinberger Spirit, and I didn't want to drop a lot of money on one in case I didn't like it, and I'm glad I went with that one because it's a cool little guitar to play, but it's 24 frets, and I don't know, man. I feel embarrassed to say this, but since it doesn't have a headstock and it's got 24 frets, man, I lose my place. It's just it throws me off for some reason. It's I mean, after playing it for about an hour, I'm okay. But if I just picked it up right now and went to start to do something, I would definitely be in the wrong spot on some solo stuff. Like, oh, man, you're supposed to be down here a step, not up here. But I don't know why it messes with my head, but it does. But anyway, it plays all right, man. It's okay for – I got it from found it on Reverb. And the guy was wanting like I think he was wanting like $275 or something. It was cheap, and I said, "How about $250?" And he sent me the whammy bar with it, but the whammy bar it doesn't go with that guitar. It doesn't even fit inside where it's supposed to go. So I ended up getting one of my whammy bars I had left over, and I put it in there and tightened the little screw on the back, and it works just fine. So
And how many fret is that?
It's got 24 fret.
24.
You know,
Huh?
and the gig bag is like this. It's like really small.
Really?
It looks really small, but I mean it's all right. I mean for the price, yeah, that's a great price. Yeah, it's not bad for something that I've never messed with before. So I was kind of like, well, let me just get this and see if I like it. And
Right.
I mean I like it. It's cool. The Floyd on it is it's okay. The one good thing I do like about it that blew my mind is once you get it tuned up, it stays in tune. I was shocked at how well it stays in tune because it takes those double ball end strings,
Yeah.
because it doesn't have a
Yep.
headstock. So I had to I found those on Amazon, and once I learned how to put the strings on and get it kind of set up, I watched a couple of videos honestly because I was like, man, I don't know what to do, but got that and shoot, man, it stays in tune, and the pickups aren't real hot, but they're mediocre. They're okay,
Right.
but it it's a guitar. It plays and it does what it's supposed to do. So
Yeah, I'm still getting used to that Wolfgang. I'm gonna take it out for. I'm gonna put it through the. I'm gonna put it through to the test tomorrow night. I'm taking it out, playing my first gig with it. But it 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 plays really good. Sometimes going up to like the 24th fret. I'm not quite completely used to the neck, but otherwise the rest of the neck, it's like
right,
really smooth, really easy to play. I like it for all the options
yeah,
it gives me because I basically take one less guitar. I got a Digitech whammy pedal, so it's like I can play my standard. I can play D standard tuning, pull it out, go to your drop D. Then I got
yeah,
songs in drop C, so it's like damn. The only not even that it's negative, but the only thing that I can say about it is it doesn't quite have the crunch that my 8515s and the PRS or the EMG 8185s have. And
right,
it's just because of the little difference in probably Eddie's style, but it still sounds really good. And actually, you can kind of compensate for that by just turning your gain up on your amp. So it's not bad. Well, I think I figured out the problem. When I turn my MP3 player on, it says accessory not supported for some reason. All right.
Oh, thank you, Ed. He said he shared out your stream. Okay,
Yeah, I'm
that's
going to
nice.
get to the
Thank
chat
you.
here in a second. Let's see, shared it out. Yeah, man, thanks. Yeah, same here. Nobody pays attention to mine either, Ed. They probably pay a lot more attention to yours. Ed says, I'm looking to get into an 8-string guitar one of these days. Good for
Wow,
you,
eight
man. I'd
string.
like to get a 7-string, but I'm like, I
I
don't
just,
know.
I just, I just never could get into those. Like I said, with the 24 fret, some people it doesn't bother, but to me, I just have to stick with the 22 fret necks and the
Oh, really?
and 6 string. Yeah, that's just what I'm used to. That's what I've been playing for so long. And like I said, I don't know what it is about 24 frets that throw me off. It shouldn't, but it does for some reason. But
And that's what I'm used to is the 24. So it's like
yeah,
the
it's
22
it's what
stumbles
you're.
me up.
Yeah, it's exactly. It's what you're used to, you
Yeah.
know. But oh man, the AC just kicked on. That's great.
That's all right. You gotta stay cool, man. Well, you could be up here. It's like 50 degrees out right here, right now. It's
Yeah.
like 50. It's like a whopping 50. Tomorrow night, that's everything. Last year, we played in this town called Marshall. It was a car show, and it was like 49, 50 degrees. And that
Right.
was like one of the coldest times I played outside. Well, tomorrow night, we don't go on till like 9. I think it's supposed to be down to like 51. So I'm like, oh, shit. But Rob's using these old stage can lights that put off a lot of heat. So I'm like, nice.
Wow. Wow.
So, but I was like, I'm almost tempted to like go get like a Mopico heater or a salamander heater and like just, where they got the tubes, you can pump some heat across the stage. But
Yeah.
we're only playing 2 hours because the first band's playing. So, what's that?
No, I was just listening.
Oh,
Okay.
Ed says he's already got a 6-string bass. Quite the challenge. I'm getting better at. Yeah, my bass player's got 2 5-string bass. can't imagine. I mean, wow, 6-string bass. Yeah, I mean, I think a 7-string guitar would be cool for some of the different tunings, just so you don't have to switch out guitars as much. But I
Right.
figure I can't get good enough at a 6-string, let alone going to 7 and
Man,
8.
I'm
It's
telling
like,
you, that's what I'm saying. A 6 is enough for me, man.
it just depends the genre, and if you're genting and different,
Right.
metal styles and stuff. 7 strings really a thing if you're playing in G or A, and I mean, I took 7-string. I went and bought a pack of sevens. They were made for a 7-string guitar because I was researching it, and I guess they're actually built better to keep those lower tunes and put it on my Carvin because I'm playing a song I wrote in baritone, and I put them on there. And obviously the first string I'm not using, and it is incredible. It really holds that lower tuning really good. So, because I actually, there's one song I believe in A and baritone and
Wow. Okay.
the drop C sharp and then E flat, and majority of them drop D, and then a few in standard. So.
Dang, man.
Lots of different tunings, lots of different shit going on there, but yeah, it's crazy because like a 3-hour show, 6 guitars, and then that's why I bought that made in Japan Wolfgang, because
Yeah.
it was like I can literally, if I was doing a 3-hour show, take 5 guitars, and
Yeah.
tomorrow night only playing the 2 hours, made that set list up. It's like I'm only gonna need 4 guitars, so.
Have you played that Wolfgang live yet, or will this be the first time tomorrow?
This will be it tomorrow.
Okay.
So I
Well, break
think
it in right. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I bought it less than a month ago, maybe.
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago, and I just didn't know if you had gigged with it yet or not.
No, I've been practicing in our band practices. Been using it every practice,
Right.
but you know, Ed says, "Well, 6 guitars to bring to a show is pretty crazy."
Yeah, he's got all those different tunings. Yeah.
Yeah, it's because of the cover songs and stuff, and sometimes I'll get bored of a tuning and write a song in baritone or something, and I'm like, man, well, that sucks because I gotta bring an extra guitar for that. But
Right.
or like if we cover Corn, or I think Godsmack sometimes in like drop C, but yeah, I try to keep a lot of them in like drop D, but then if you get into the Deftones and some Allison Chains, some of that's in drop C flat. So
Wow.
it's like, well, here we go again. Add another guitar to the. And it would sound like, what I want? I want like a guitar vault, but they're like $2,000 for the one I want that holds like up to 10 guitars.
Damn.
Because otherwise you're carrying like 5 or 6 cases,
Yeah.
right?
I seen one of those. Is it got wheels on it? You can put ones I seen. You put 2 guitars in it, and it's got wheels on it. It's got a lock on it, and
Yeah.
it kind of sits up straight. And you kind of lean it back like a hand truck and roll it. I guess I don't. That's what I saw on an ad on Facebook. I said, "What is that? I never seen that before."
I'll show you the one I want. I'll show you the one I want right now. I'll
Sure.
A share screen. Yeah. Gotta talk
Yeah,
about right
see
here
what you're
now.
talking about.
Here we go. All right, I gotta bring it in. Here we go. I'll see if I can make that bigger quick.
Oh, look at this. Oh, wow. Okay.
So, let me see if I can zoom in more on that. I got one more trick up my sleeve.
Oh, here we go. Dang, that is awesome.
So $2,200, but if I was doing a 3 to 4 hour show, I would need at least 6. And it's got your drawers down here, and then you close the
Oh,
front.
wow. That's like taking on the road kind of deal.
Right. It's called a guitar vault, because what I have to do is load 5 or 6 separate guitars with the cases.
Yeah.
And then I have a little guitar case vault thingy that you open up and holds 7 guitars, and it's just a giant pain in the ass to have that many cases with you.
Oh, believe me. Yeah. That is nice, man. Do they have any that hold like maybe 6 or 4?
Oh yeah.
I'm just
There's
curious.
one that's that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right there. They'll pretty much custom make. I know his pictures are probably small. They'll custom make
Damn, look at those lights.
anything. Yeah.
That is
And
sweet,
also
man.
Shinedown, the guitar player, one of the guitar players from Shinedown has a real similar setup to this. So the drawers are down on the bottom there.
Yeah.
Nice casters with brakes on them.
Yeah.
You could put your own LED lighting in there, but really nice. And like I see
Yeah.
like this. If I was gonna get this, I'd want the added strap locks or whatever to lock your guitars in. So
Absolutely. Yeah.
you can load it and yeah.
Be secure and safe.
Yeah.
That is nice, man. And
Here's one.
that's from a. Oh, I thought that was like from Sweetwater or something. That's from somebody that makes them.
This is Brady Cases.
Oh,
And here's
shout
one.
out Brady Cases. All right.
1, 2, 3, 4. This is like a 5. A 5 or it's probably still over $1,000 though. They're not real cheap, but
Yeah,
I
those
mean
are,
when you think about it, it's the price of one decent guitar to
right. But it's a lot of protection too if you're going to be doing a lot of gigging.
and it would save you. It's a
Oh man, you just roll that up on your trailer or whatever, up a ramp
Right.
or a piece of wood or something, plywood, roll it up there and strap it, and you're done.
right. Like tonight, we had a 6x12 trailer we loaded, but we put the drums in there.
Mm-hmm.
I put my cab in there, but I left my head in the house because I don't want the tubes getting that cold. I left my guitars
Right.
in there.
Right.
But we loaded my half stack, the cab, the bass amp, the bottom of the bass amp, all the drums, mic stands, PA. And so, so tomorrow all I have to load is my guitars, my gear bag, my pedal board, and we're off. So, and actually he'll already be ahead of me with the trailer. Small pictures, but yeah, they just make some beautiful
Man,
stuff.
those
But these
things
are-
are nice, man.
yeah, but like this one right here, you're probably looking at, after taxes, 2,500 or so. But still, I mean, just like the made in Japan Wolfgang. I mean, that's.
Oh yeah.
The only thing I can think of is where I'm at talking to you all right now is I'm downstairs. The studio's downstairs, and
Right.
this big son of a bitch. I'd have to leave that like out in the garage and carry my guitars up and load them into it because I wouldn't be carrying this up and downstairs. You need like a ramp or elevator to push it. You know what I mean? It's so big.
Absolutely, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Did I show you this one? This is a cool one. I don't know why it's doing that white thing, but
Yeah, this is completely different than what I thought. What I was talking about that I saw on Sweetwater or something.
yeah, sometimes the biggest problem trying to look shit up on the internet is the wording. Like I forgot it was called Guitar Vault. Like you want a Guitar Vault, and then you just Google it. Like they have. So here's music production, display, miscellaneous,
Oh wow! look at
sports,
that.
military weapons, popular items, aerospace. Just custom everything, right? So you click on music here. And
Hey
then
Tony. Tony's
brings
in-
up
hey,
all these
Tony,
other
what's going on?
things. Hey, Fruitcake Tony, what's happening, man? Nice
What's
to
up?
see you, brother.
What's up, man? But yeah, that's cool, man. I didn't know they sold stuff. Oh, well, I figured they did, but I never looked into it.
Yeah, so like here, here's a really cool setup for your mixer board.
Oh,
If you're
wow,
running
okay.
sound and stuff. So
Yeah.
they got everything, man. It's pretty cool.
Wow.
But if you
That's
want to find
cool,
out
man.
the price, you click on this. I guess you go like this, and you go, let's see, where I add the cart. Cart is empty. My cart is empty. We'll add it.
Uh-oh.
Well, I'm not going to buy it, but it'll give you the price then.
I was about to say, uh-oh.
Not tonight. I don't feel
Gonna
like
witness something right here, my boy.
I don't feel like telling her tonight I spent another $2,000.
Oh, man.
I don't really want to deal with that.
What
Not
did
that
you
you
do?
care,
Well, I spent about 5,500.
but you did?
No, I'm saying
Oh.
that's what something you would say. I spent
Yeah.
about 5,500. What?
Yeah. I mean, she's super cool about all of it, but it's like,
Oh yeah,
I
man.
kind of feel like a dick sometimes, you know. Yeah. Like that one time I called her up in the grocery store and told her I spent 10 grand on a guitar.
Holy shit.
I was like, well,
Oh crap.
it's like, hey, babe, what you doing? Oh, I'm grocery shopping. I did a thing.
Oh no. Man. Oh man. And she's
But
like,
yeah,
you did what?
I'm like, I have a plan.
I have a plan.
I have a
I've already
plan.
executed the plan.
Yeah, I have a plan. You won't even notice that money's gone. I'll pay it back so fast to our account.
Holy moly.
Oh, yeah, sure. Uh-huh.
That would not work over here. I'd be in so much hot water, man.
Oh, it's, yeah.
Oh man.
Well, yeah. You know, I felt guilty a little bit, but, you know. Cheers.
Yes, sir. Salute. Man. I'm
The
drinking
dog
Sprite.
paw. Wolf, what's up, buddy?
What's up, dog paw? How you doing, man? Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Holy
happy
moly.
Friday. Yeah, so, yeah, I had that one in the cart before, which I don't know why I can't figure it out right now. Oops, I accidentally, no, here it is. But,
God, I thought you were going to say you accidentally bought it. I was like, oh my God.
I mean, I should. I really should just do that,
Oh,
to be
Lord.
honest with it. Well, I really should. I need
I
it.
need to put a disclaimer. I'm not telling you to buy anything. So,
No, but I need it. You know what I mean? It'd
Yeah,
be
it's
nice,
nice.
for the half a dozen gigs.
because
I'm up.
y'all do a lot of traveling for
Well,
your band. So, I mean, you know.
yes and no. I mean, I agree with you because I'm older now. It feels like a lot, but when I was younger, you know, we'd play 30 to 50 shows a year, and like,
Damn.
I think we played 15 last summer. I was like, my God, we played a lot of gigs. Like, no, you didn't. But
Well, still, that's awesome. Ed B. Metal. Hey, man, hey, I hear you. Stick around as long as you can, man. You read his comment, you'll see what I mean. It's like
getting some whiskey from New England, Sweetwater from distillery. Oh, never mind. Oh, damn, 10 grand. He said, he took some tequila and a sleep pill. I don't know how much
that
longer.
one. Yeah. Yeah, I was like, holy crap, dude. He'll be out like a light here in about 2 minutes.
Well, I have that kind of voice, like just, be the best sleep you ever had. You're like, I fell asleep. Dog Paw says his Sweetwater wish list is almost 9 grand.
Good
Maybe first next
God.
year.
Holy moly.
Well, you only live once,
Well, certain things, yes. Yes.
Just don't put yourself in a financial bind that,
No, don't do that.
no, I mean,
No, don't mess yourself up with your bills. And
yeah, you don't want to do that.
I've been down
And-
that path
if
years
you're
and
married-
years ago, man.
It's probably better to discuss it with your wife than call her when she's grocery shopping and tell her what you did. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe not, but I mean, poor thing's pushing a cart down there going, okay, I have this coupon, keep the grocery bill going. You're like, hey, I put this offer in and I didn't think they were going to accept it. And after taxes, it's about 10 grand, but I know you had no idea I was looking at this right now.
Oops.
Surprise.
Yay.
Hey, yeah.
All right. Man,
Exactly. Like, hey,
what did you buy?
who is he? His name is Zach Wild. It's
He'll be
the
here at
Holy
10 p.m.
Grail. Don't you already have like 20 some guitars? Yeah, but not like this one. Like.
Oh my gosh.
And
Yeah,
then you lay
man.
this on him, Joe. Then you say it's like money in the bank, but it's like an investment. It's gonna go up like at least 2% a year.
Well, like
maybe
you
more.
said, your Zach Wild model, it was cheaper when you looked at it a while back, and then it
Yeah.
just went up. You know, it kept climbing, and he was like, "Look, that's it. I'm gonna nab it while I can nab it." You know, so
Right.
it is an investment, absolutely. Yeah.
Like 2 years before that, I could have got it for like 5,000,
Golly, that's just 2 years,
and he
man.
was selling it for like 12.5 and getting 13 out of it. And then I thought I'd lowball him. I don't remember if I offered 8 or 9 because I went really low, thinking if I go really low, maybe I can get him the counter offer so I can kind of get an idea how low he'll go. And
Right.
part of how reverb works. If they accept your offer, you kind of gotta take
You
it.
gotta pay it. Yeah.
So I was like, holy shit, he took my offer.
Yeah, I've been down that path. Yeah. And I was like, he won't take it. And then it comes back, your offer was accepted. I was like, holy crap. I was like, damn.
So that's one point. If you do make a good purchase or are looking at a big purchase or whatever, and you're in reverb, everybody, it might be worthwhile to just message the seller first, other than put a bid in.
Yeah.
Because a lot of them will tell you like, hell no, I'm not doing that. But in case you might not want to commit, but are really trying to see how low they'll go,
That's a great idea. Yeah.
yeah, message them.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I mean, I've always learned the hard way, I guess. But
Me too, man. Me too. I was like, oh crap, man. Damn.
at the end of the day, I'm happy I got it.
Yeah, me
And,
too. I was glad I got the guitar. That happened to me, not as much as what you paid, but it was enough for me. And I was like, oh man, he won't take it, and he took it. And I thought, oh no. And but I mean, I had to do a little work to it anyway. But I mean,
Right.
but still, it's one of my best playing guitars, man. It's
Yeah.
a PV EVH Wolfgang special, and it's got
Nice.
and it was the Bumblebee edition when those come out years ago.
Nice.
A limited run. I got one of those, but it's kind of got the body's kind of a little relic, which
That's cool.
I thought it looked good, and so sure enough, I made him a low offer, what I thought was low, but still a lot of money, and damn, if he didn't take it, I'd come out to. It's one of those things, man, where I was kind of like, I done took my sleep meds, and that's the worst combination I can do is take my sleep meds and get on reverb, because I'll do something and I will not remember, and then
Right.
the next day I was like thinking, okay, did I bid on something, or what was that? Had to be just a dream, just had to be a dream. And then a few minutes later, my phone goes, and it said, your offer was accepted. And I was like, oh
Yep.
my God, that was not a dream. That was for real, man.
I
was
start
like,
going,
oh, shit. You know?
that feeling of panic that sets over your body. You're like,
Oh, God.
well, how can I make this right? Like, okay, what ones do I want to sell?
How can you make it
What should I do?
run? That's what I about had to do. Fucking run. I was like, damn. And
You go through the guilty stage, you get upset, and you go through the happy stage, and then
yeah. But I'm at the end of the day, I'm after all the smoke cleared, I was glad I got it, because man, it plays so damn good. I need to dig it out back here and play it some more.
and I just want to
Plays
say
really, really good.
yeah, and I want to say for the record, my wife was totally cool. I mean, it when she was
Oh,
cool about it, it made the experience so much better, because if she would have been
Yeah. Oh yeah.
pissed, I mean, I could tell she was like, oh my God. But I mean, like, that's what I do, man. She did know I've been after that guitar for years.
Right.
know,
She knew
but-
you liked it for a long time. Yeah.
Yeah. And, but, it was just, but yeah, it was like, I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, I'm driving a 9-year-old truck. I mean, I don't really give a shit about a vehicle. I got a 2015 High Country 2500 Dromax. I mean, to me, it's like brand new still. I'll keep that thing forever. So,
Right.
a few guitars, that's a drop in
Oh,
the
yeah.
bucket compared to,
Oh yeah.
$100,000 new truck,
Right.
So I kind of look at things, I put things in perspective different ways too on what you want,
Right. Absolutely.
The dog paw says if you sleep, PayPal, I'll be
If
glad
you
to
sleep
send
PayPal,
you.
I'll be glad
If you
to send
if
you
you
my.
sleep PayPal, I'll be glad to send you mine. There you go.
No, I'm good.
Leo Metal Guy, what's up, brother?
Hey, Leo, what's going on, man? How are you doing, man? I hope you're doing all right.
Leo, you got the night off or the weekend, hopefully? I think the
Yeah,
last time
man.
I streamed, I seen you in there, you had to. Maybe you're going to bed because you had to work the next day or you were work. I can't remember, but it's been a while.
On Patrol Live.
On
Yeah,
patrol. Yeah, I was
cool
on
deal.
last weekend. I was on your show, right, Joe? That
Yes,
was last
sir.
weekend, yeah.
Yes, sir. That was a great show. Yes.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I had a
Yeah.
shit ton of fun. Like, I didn't plan on going live tonight, so short notice, because I wasn't sure how long the band practice. Like, it wasn't like a super serious band practice. It was just like, we had a serious long practice Tuesday, and it was like, well, let's just touch up on a few of the songs that are not shaky, but that we want to just, you know what I mean? So it
Right.
was a shorter practice tonight and just loading gear up, so we don't have to do as much tomorrow. But
Yeah. That way, when you get ready to go, you can rock and roll and get on down there and save you a little bit of time.
like tomorrow, I'm gonna backline the amp because I don't want to, like, when they get off the stage, have to carry all my shit out of the stage and get my back hurt.
Yeah.
Like, I'm even
Yeah.
gonna put like a card table up behind the stage on the amp, and I'm gonna plug my pedal board and have it all plugged up. So then I just grab that pedal board, take it to where my spot is, set it down, and it's all ready to go.
Ready to
So
go.
it's not all this up and down shit,
Yeah.
But
Can I say this real quick? I don't mean
yeah.
to. I just want to straighten this out. Leo Metal Guy. I didn't know your name was Joey, man. I didn't know that, and cause I remember that now in Dave's other the last show I did with Dave. I remember seeing that, and I thought people were talking to me. I was like, how do people know my name when I was a kid? Because that's what I was called when I was a kid, was Joey. And I just put that together. So nice to meet you, man. I didn't know that was your name, so I know now. Okay, cool deal, brother. Go ahead, Dave. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to
No, man.
take you off track, but your pedal board, you got it all ready to go, all that good deal.
Dude, I've been waiting to see that movie. Was it good? I've been so waiting to see Beetlejuice too. I own the first one.
Holy crap. Well, we do? I didn't know that. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. You ain't across the street, are you? Man.
Hey, we're just gonna have to all hook up. You liked it? That's good, Leo.
I had somebody else told me, Andrew. Andrew said he's going to see that tomorrow. Him and his wife are going to see that tomorrow.
We were gonna go to Myrtle Beach this winter because all the shit. Or I'm sorry, it was this summer because we had to skip the Disney volleyball tournament my daughter's in because
Oh, yeah.
of my wife's deal. And so afterwards, we are gonna go to Myrtle Beach. And I was like, man, I wonder if Joe would like to hook up if we go down to Myrtle Beach for like
Yeah,
maybe
I'd
a
love
day
to
or
meet you,
something.
man. I could give you directions to the branch, and when I go to deliver, we can chat for a little bit.
Well, I wanted to come in there and play your guitars.
Sure, I don't.
No,
I
I'm
don't
shitting.
care.
No, I would have met you at the branch.
I mean, because I live from here, from my house to the beach is like 5.5, 6 hours
Oh,
So-
no, oh man, I was just messing with you. You're 6 hours from Myrtle Beach.
from right here in my house. Yes.
Oh, you are. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I cannot. I just have to say, last weekend, yes, I went on your show Saturday night. When I got back, we were up past Black River Falls. It was like not even quite 200 miles one way, and I was tired. I was tired, but I mean that kicked my ass. And I was like, that's when I asked you, I'm like, how many miles you drive tonight? And you were like, 650.
650.
I'm like,
Yeah.
honest to God, Joe, I know it's conditioning, but I mean, holy shit, man.
It's hard, man.
And
ain't
there's
gonna
no
lie
way
to
you
you.
can get that done in 8 hours, can you?
No, not with what I'm doing. It's,
I mean, you gotta go to
it's,
the bathroom and you gotta
well,
fuel up and
it's an hour to get to work, and then I get to work and I gotta get the load and check everything and pre-trip everything, and then you start driving. It's 5 hours down there, and then do your swapping out. Then it's 5 hours back. But yeah, you gotta make a couple of stops here and there. You have to.
Hey,
Got to.
Asheville is one of the most beautiful places around. I
Yeah.
heard
I
Asheville.
hear you,
That's where
Joey.
Tyler Larson used to live.
Yeah, Asheville's
From
just
Music Is Win.
not far from me at all. About 40, 40 minutes, 45 minutes.
Man, I heard that was one
Yeah.
of the most prettiest places around.
Yeah, it's nice, man.
No, Joe, that's insane, man. Because I honestly, well, and because we probably, we stayed up with other volleyball parents. I did. Sarah had to go to bed. My $2 and had some beers with some of the other dads. But so I was not even close to like hungover or anything like that. But when we got home, I was like, and I was just driving in a car. And my ass was whooped. Like I would have did better off working, like manual labor. I was like, man, am I tired? Because the
I'm
interstate
telling
was fucking nuts because of the
Yes.
holiday weekend. I was
Yes,
like, oh
it
my
is.
god,
It is, man.
it was bumper to bumper the whole trip.
Oh yeah, yeah. And everywhere you go, it's like that here. It don't matter which way I go, whatever. There's going to be construction. Now, the other night, a couple of nights ago, did you see on Facebook where I posted that accident where I was sitting right there? And
Yep.
I sat there for 2 hours, sitting there, and the state troopers had everything shut down. The fire truck. He literally pulled in front of me and went foop and just cut across. I was like, "Holy crap!" I thought I was going to hit him, and then he kind of went this way and went further up. Then he slanted over, and then they had to make a clearing because somebody had to be airlifted. And we didn't know that at first. I say we. I didn't know that, and I know all the other vehicles we didn't know. And I'm sitting in the tractor, man, and I was on the phone with my mom, and behind me on the front of the trailer is a reefer unit, right? So it's running, and then I hear, and it gets really, really loud, and I'm like, damn! And I look behind me, I'm like, I think this unit's about to blow up, but it wasn't that. It was the chopper coming right over
Med
top of
flight.
my truck. It was coming right over the top of the truck, and my truck and tray, everything was shifting like this, and I was like, whoa, and then I saw him come right in front of me, just landed, and I said, oh my God, they're bringing in the chopper, man. And you knew then it was. I mean, you already knew it was bad to begin with, but when that chopper showed up, I was like, oh no.
Yeah, ever since I've been a little kid, because I live on this 12-acre family kind of property thing, we bought this 6 acres over here, and it's like when we call them choppers med flight that come out from the hospitals
Yes.
with bad wrecks, and
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if all helicopters have. I know all helicopters do not have this, but you'd be in the house and you'd hear this distinctive sound from other helicopters because it was like the turbos were going,
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
so I was always like, oh my God, someone's having a really bad day. Like,
Yeah,
I was like,
that's exactly
not
what that
good.
is.
Yeah.
Helps them fly faster. Yeah.
And I seen that on Facebook, and I just thought, I just instantly thought, besides my, thoughts going out to whoever is in the wreck, I was like, boy, that's gonna probably really put Joe behind because
It did. Yeah, it did. And
how long did you sit there, or did you say that?
2 hours.
Oh my God!
Yeah, I was doing good, man. Everything was going good. And I got down to that spot and I saw just nothing but a sea of taillights. Now, I know right above that, about another mile past that, there was construction. So I thought that's what that was. I said, man, this construction is backed up this far, but there was a wreck. But see, I couldn't tell till I got there on it. And as you could see how close I was,
You were
there was only
lucky
a
you
couple
were
of
that close.
There was a couple of cars in front of me, and they were like slant like this way and that way. Cause see, people were coming around me trying to cut and get on through, and the fire truck said no. And he said,
Okay.
y'all ain't. So I was like, y'all better stop. And so
Well, that would have pissed me off. If I was a cop on that scene and people were pulling that shit.
oh, they were pulling it, but I couldn't get through. So the fire truck was coming behind us. But see, traffic was so backed up. The fire truck was way back. I looked in my mirror. I said, damn, I see red lights coming, trying to get down through here. I said, I don't know how he's going to get down through here because people were trying to park like this, but people were in the emergency lane to my right. So I'm sitting in my rig, and there's people to my right in the emergency lane. So I can't move over to the right. I can't move over to the left because there's a big rig beside me. So
Right,
what happened
right.
was the fire truck's coming. He's got his sirens and all his lights, and I'm like, dude, I can't go. No, what can I do? I can't go anywhere. So for somehow the big rig that was beside me, he pulls up and he squeezes through that little space
Are
and he
you
takes
shitting
off.
me?
He took off, and I thought, oh well, if he's going to do that, then I am. So when I went to go, that's when that fire truck came and he jumped in front of me like that, and I was like, oh shit, But I said, looks like I'm gonna be sitting for a while. So, but yeah, if the chopper had to come, it's bad. Yeah, that's the thing I was glad I didn't see was the white sheet. And if people don't know what I mean, just think about it for a minute. That's what I kept looking. I was watching the rescue crews come out, and I was like, God, please don't bring out a white sheet. Please don't bring out a white sheet. And
Yeah.
but
Well,
all
I
I
mean,
kept seeing was stretchers and whatever you call it. That's all I kept seeing. I was like, oh, good.
I kind of thought, well, it's good Joe's in the front of the line because once they get it cleared, you can get through there first. But but my other thought was like, shit, he could see what everything's going on,
Yeah, I
So
tried to film what I could, and I just didn't want to. There was people getting out of their cars, walking. I was like, dude, don't go over there, And I'm just not going to do that. I'm
Right.
not going to get out of my truck and walk over and investigate it.
No.
I'm not. I'm just. All you're doing is getting in the way of an
Right.
investigation. Don't do that. Just
If I was
mind
a
your
cop,
business.
I would like almost take my billy club and beat people if they're doing that.
There were not a lot of them, but a few. I mean, I know some of them are trying to help, but I don't know.
If it's a bad crash with a fatality, they have to bring out the crash recreation specialist. That report has to be extremely detailed. And that's probably why it takes so long before the traffic can get through there again, I'm sure,
I
yeah.
will say this: I saw a state trooper with how they got that can of spray paint, how they spray
Yeah.
down on like if they're doing locating or something, the underground shit,
Yep.
So he had, I don't know what his rank was, but he had 2 stripes on his sleeve, and he was looking. And it was already dark, so he's got his flashlight, and I'm right there. I got a front row seat pretty much, so I'm watching him. He's got his flashlight, he's looking at the road, and he takes his spray paint and he puts these orange dots along, and so I'm assuming that's like the skid mark. I mean, I couldn't really see a skid mark, but I guess that's what he saw, and so that's what he's doing. He's doing investigation on the spot, and but yeah, when they finally opened that right lane up, and that fire truck went back over here to the left.
Yeah.
I was like the third one to go through there, and I was like, man, let's get out of here. Damn, I didn't get home till like 7:15 that morning. It was crazy, man.
That's a long day because you leave at what, 4?
It's a long night, man.
3:30?
Yeah, I left here at about 4:30. Got to work, and then, but that's just part of the driving beast. That's just sometimes that's, and when you're in a rig, that's just, you're very limited on your movements. You're not like in a little sports car. It's
Right.
Joey says he's marking where the car first hit the brakes and where it stopped. Oh, okay.
You know what floored me? Like, was it yesterday or today, this morning before work? I don't know, at some point, something came up on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
There's a truck driver that killed 5 people. I didn't really get to check out I don't know the details, but they were interviewing him like in the ambulance, and he didn't know yet, but he killed 5 people because he was watching TikTok. And the people in front of him, pickup truck and other cars, hit the binders, the brakes, and he must have just freaking ran them right over.
Dang.
Yeah. I think he got sentenced for 22 years, I think is what the headline said. And honestly, I mean, I think he deserves that. You got to be more responsible on that when you're driving, big rigs, and he's watching TikTok, and you know what I mean, Joe? I mean,
Oh yeah.
he's like, I hit the brakes and just kept, sliding. He looked like a dipshit,
Right.
I was like, man, I mean, there's nothing wrong with, having stuff going, but you gotta be alert,
Yeah, definitely. And the biggest thing is it's hard to. The biggest thing for me and a lot of drivers is fatigue. That's the biggest thing you fight.
Well, yeah, I drove them 200 miles, and I was like, Jesus. I'm like, because I haven't, you know, haven't been driving that far, all year. Leo says he had a man get mad when I pulled him over and said, I pay your salary. I gave him a ticket, so he has a physical reminder of his tax dollar. There you go.
Wow. Man. Oh, man.
I'll tell you what, Leo, I normally back the blue all the way, and it was this winter. Yeah, it was this winter. I have to drive. My daughter played for a national volleyball team, Madison Elite, and once a week the practice was like 55 minutes away to this farther town. And just to give you some background, I've never had a speeding ticket in my life, and I'm 46 years old. And the one Highway 19 had construction, our normal route. So I'm like, okay, we'll take County P down into Cross Plains, which I know the town really good. You're coming down P, and it's like 55, and like instantly they drop to 45, and then like literally in 50 yards they drop instantly to 25. There's one of those signs where like the red and blues flash like you're speeding.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And Paige and I were talking about her practice still. I'm like, oh shit, and I hit the binders and the truck went like this. I mean, I was slowed down to 25 and 20 feet. Not a car on the road or anything. Then you go all the way through town, and
Yeah.
I get all the way through town and out on the Highway 14 and cherries come on. I'm like, oh shit. Like, I'm looking at it, I'm like, what the hell did I do wrong? Like speeding, like I slowed down like instantaneously when I saw the sign, and he comes up and he's being all nice and shit. I'm being super, super polite, and he gave me a ticket. I'm like, dude, I've never had a ticket. Like, I don't speed. And he's just a prick. I was like, come on, man. Like, you really, like, I've never had a ticket. You're going to fuck my record up now. So it's like, I slowed down, like, instantly. I think he was just, like, ticketing every single person he pulled over. But, I mean,
every once in a while you have those, and it's the same with DOT officers, too.
You scratch your balls, yeah. Our truck's all GPS too. Leo says I don't give tickets often, and if the person is nice to give warnings, I admit there is an asshole law enforcement, mainly state troopers. Yeah, I mean this was more of a small, medium-sized, small-town cop. I just think he probably hated he's working that shift, and I don't know. It was a weird scenario. It's like, whatever. So, yeah.
I mean, if the times I got pulled over, if I was speeding or if I didn't have my seatbelt on, it's been a long time. But if I did get pulled over and the officer says, you know why I pulled you over? I said, yep. I mean, I'm not going to lie. So, no, right. I don't know. I mean, yeah, I said, yeah, I know. Yeah. And I said, I didn't have my seatbelt on. He goes, yep, I'll be right back. And here in South Carolina, it's $25 for the ticket, which is not bad at all. And then, but in North Carolina, well, Joey knows it's a lot more than $25. It's
really,
it's a lot of money.
It was $10 in Wisconsin for a seatbelt ticket. It used to be.
Yeah, but I remember I got one in North Carolina years ago, and it was a state trooper, Joey, as you said, it was a state trooper, and he was a young guy, and I was like, I don't know the regimen to become a state trooper. I thought you had to go through the ranks, like be a police officer and kind of work your way up and then get into the state trooper. I don't know. But he was a young guy, and when I went past, there was like 5 of them sitting in the grass meeting. This was on I-40, close to Statesville, North Carolina. And my wife and I were in my pickup truck, and I was coming up, and we were bringing a refrigerator back my parents gave us years and years and years ago. And I come up and I saw them over there, and they was beside those big trees, and I was like, man. And I was in the far right lane. They were kind of far away. They must have binoculars or something. And I was going on, and man, a few minutes later, he come out of there with his lights going. And I looked at my wife. I said, put your seatbelt on. I said, I think he's coming to get me. She's like, what? Were you speeding? I was like, no, but I didn't have my seatbelt on. And sure enough, he pulled me over, and he gave me a ticket. And it was like, man, it was like $275. It was ridiculous.
Jesus, Joseph
He
and
burnt
Mary.
I was like, dude, really, for a seatbelt? But you know what? I never went without wearing a seatbelt again.
So I am 110% think seatbelts save lives. They really do. But here's where I get conflicted feelings, especially on ticketing people for it, because I have my license is ABCDM and tanker endorsement, and you can hand out seatbelt tickets in a state, but I can get on a motorcycle and ride anywhere I want without a helmet. It's like, come on. I'm not saying seatbelts aren't important. I'm not saying they don't save a lot of lives, but it's like, let's get real here,
Well, for me, I mean, I understand that. And for me, being a licensed CDL holder, driving a rig, man, I have to, it's company policy. I have to wear a seatbelt. I don't care if I'm just if I'm moving a trailer on the branch, I'm not even on the road, and I have to put that seatbelt on. Number one, you better. Number two, because there's a camera on the windshield right there that can go off anytime, and especially if you have a hard braking, they call it an event or occurrence, and you hit your brakes too hard or you turn too sharp, it'll trigger that camera on that windshield. So when I'm moving trailers or whatever, I don't care. When that truck's in motion, I always got the seatbelt on.
Even if it wasn't a law here, I would still wear my seatbelt. I feel naked to drive without a seatbelt because I do it.
Yeah, me too nowadays. Yeah.
But my point, the point is that I can't get over the fact that you can get ticketed for it, but I can jump on a 2000cc Kawasaki and rip down the road without a helmet.
Oh yeah.
It's like, again, seatbelts are very, very important to save lives, but anyway.
And some older vehicles don't even have seatbelts, or they just have lap belts, but anyway.
Anyway, we're kind of derailing here a little bit, but that's all right. It's a rock talk. It's kind of, I'm going to wear my seatbelt to the gig tomorrow night. And
and your guitar strap's a seatbelt. I've seen those for sale. Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. That's Dog Paw says I'm like, cheers. Safest place to
more
drink
concerned with staying at home. That's me, man. And especially the older I've gotten and driving all the time, I just rather my time off. I sit right here.
I got a great situation with the band right now. My wife and the drummer's wife can show up and watch us. And when we go earlier, my drummer doesn't drink. So let's take my truck. My truck will pull the trailer, or we'll just use my truck and load it. So it's like, then after the show, if I have any drinks, like I'm always got a designated driver. I'm like, so nice not to. I mean, it's just so not worth it to. But anyway, what's that?
No, I was gonna say, yeah, you're right. No, it's not worth. It's
driving.
Not worth.
No. Yeah. But anyway, let's get back to a little bit of rock and roll edge here, people. Rock and roll edge. What we got? Rock
and roll, baby.
Oh, I was just trying to see if there was a good riff out there I haven't played in a while. I don't know. I got I don't know. Talk about please, and I'll get a couple. I want to see a couple short. Let's see. Everybody likes this. The Brew is here. I mean, it really kicks with those 3-inch mags if you don't have much.
There it is.
What the?
Dang. Oh, man.
That was me yesterday. What's Joe doing today?
I just came inside from washing the car, and, I have to do the lint roller on the top, because sometimes a cat will get up there and lay up.
There it is.
And so when I was coming up here,
I saw one of the cats go in there just like
There he goes.
He's running toward
bastard.
toward the under the building, and I was looking for the BB gun, and Cheryl's done put it somewhere where I can't find it. So I said, "The hell with the BB gun! I'll do this instead."
What the?
So that got their ass out of here quick. That son of a bitch is so loud, and I know the camera jerked. That thing's got some kick on it. That was my dad's.
Yeah, man,
That
your
was my
wrist
dad's gun.
twisted, man, a little bit.
My ears are ringing like a son of a. That's why I just come out of the Van Halen concert. But that's funny, man. See you
That
later.
must have been a 45 ACP right there.
Yeah, 45. Yeah, yeah.
There's this right here. Oh. Bonus ref for shooting a 45. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, brother.
And the reason I shot that pistol was, like I said, I just cleaned that car, and the top is a convertible top, and sometimes when I have it parked under the carport, one of the cats will get on top of the top, and it leaves cat hair. It's a cat hair magnet, and the only way to get it off is take a lint roller and get that hair off. And video was from today. That was earlier today, and I cleaned it and cleaned everything up, and I parked it. And as soon as I was coming up to the house, one of the cats went toward the car. I said, "Don't you get on that car." And I was looking for the BB gun. I can't find it. So I went out there and shot my gun, and they all scattered. All the cats just took off. You know,
Well, you did better than me. I might have shot the cat. I don't know. I'm kidding, kind of. You know. That's why everyone's like, my kid's like, let's get a goat. Let's get goat cheese. I'm like, I said, I'll tell you what, if I pull up to the garage and there's a goat standing on top of my high country pickup truck, we're going to have goat for supper. So, thanks, Leo. He said, killer riff.
it was awesome, man.
Oh, Dog Paw says, I so love to see wasps get it. Oh, short story. Let's see. Sunday, Monday, Labor Day. I walk out on my deck to check on my grass. I already know it needed to be. I already knew it needed to be mowed, but I'm like, I'm gonna take a look at it again, see if I can wait a couple more days. And I walk around the corner of the deck. I hear this, zzz, and as I heard that, it felt like a baseball bat hit me in the back of the neck.
God,
A wasp nailed me in the back of the neck.
oh,
And so they built this nest under my soffit, and then this huge nest on the behind the window shutters.
oh,
I thought, you SOBs. I went in the garage. I'm like, poof. I unloaded 3 cans of wasp spray. I went on a fucking warpath. That thing swelled up like a golf ball on the back of my neck. I've never had a bee sting hurt that bad. It was one of those big, wasps. I was like,
yeah, man, this thing hurt, boy.
I killed lots of bees after that. They went down, man. They went down. Down to Chinatown. That's right.
Going down, down, down.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And sometimes it's what you have to do.
I forgot how bad that, I've gotten stung 6 times in a row by different yellow jackets coming out of the ground and stuff, but this son of a bitch must have broke its whole ass off into my neck, because I was like, that literally, it hurt. I was like, wow.
Oh, man, yeah.
I was like,
Absolutely.
but I got the last laugh because I slaughtered
Yes.
his whole beef family.
And that wasp spray, man, it sprays a long way too, man. You can
Yeah.
get a
25
good length
feet.
on it. Yeah, I was like, can you imagine spraying that in somebody's eyes that was messing with you? You just have a can of that, and you be back. It's like, what'd you say? And the man, they're going down, boy.
Oh yeah. We got some good stuff. I got it from like work. It's like, be safe at home. It's like, all right, give me that wasp spray. I'll be safe at home. Wasp spray and safety glasses so I don't get none of my eyeballs.
Yeah.
That's good stuff. Good stuff. I live on a mountain, so yellow jackets are the worst. Yeah, so I live on a higher elevation too, and not a mountain, but anything close to that. But and it's actually, I got pine trees and it's sandy soil. So the glaciers came down and like formed the Baraboo Bluffs here in Wisconsin. So I technically would have been in the ice age. I would have been probably at the bottom of a river or kind of towards where the bank was going up. We're called I'm basically between me and where we're playing tomorrow night, 20 minutes away, would be considered, I think, elevation wise, we're like the lowest part of the state. That's why it gets the coldest here, because back in the ice age, it would have been the glaciers coming down and then like this giant river. So
Wow.
short story long, the yellow jackets love that sandy soil stuff, and like if you're brush hogging in the woods or whatever, or mowing, you go over one of their ground nests, all of a sudden they'll come up and you might get stung 15 times.
Golly. Man.
Yeah, yellow jackets just suck. And red paper wasps, which are bigger but passive. Well, that's good if they're passive till they're disturbed. Well, that's the thing, is like, I'm not afraid of bees at all. I never, hardly ever get stung. And I wasn't even close to the nest. I just walked around the corner, and that son of a bitch must have, like, man, it came at me full throttle. And I was like, what the hell? And kind of had like a slow reaction. I'm like, man. Yeah, it affects the central nervous system. Yeah, Leo, that's right.
Golly.
Oh,
I hate
yeah.
getting stung, man. That's, Lord.
Let's see, I've been on, hour or two? I think I'm going to wrap this up in about 4 minutes here. You want to do, I don't know, should we do a couple rock trivia questions here quick?
Sure.
All right, and then I'm going to wrap this up in about 5 minutes. It was just, I was talking to Joe on WhatsApp and hanging out. I'm like, hey, maybe we should just go live and talk to some people and remember some other people hanging out like we're doing for the night.
Yeah.
The old metal guy says the Hornet was jamming.
Destroyed
everything by Hatebreed. Yeah, Hatebreed.
Wow. Man. Wow.
All right, so I can't show you the questions. I don't have them typed out, and I can't show you the questions because it might be easy. So here we go. If I asked this before, here we go. Thank you, Joe.
Yes, sir.
In which year was John Lennon's notable album Imagine released? Was it 1971, 1980, 1990, or 1950? In which year was John Lennon's notable album Imagine released? 1971, 1980, 1990, or 1950? I see a winner. Winner chicken dinner.
Wow.
The old metal guy with 1971.
There it
That's
is.
right. 71.
Awesome, man.
Oh, just a disclaimer. There's absolutely zero prizes or giveaways for this. This is just all for fun.
That's right.
Maybe someday if we get a fully functional show going, we might do something like, hey, have you on as a guest.
That'd be cool.
We'll see. Yeah, that'd be cool, right?
I think so.
A guess this riff entry. All right, so let's see.
No prizes. Joey says, well, I quit.
I quit. I'm done. Oh, Jesus, some of these are so easy I can't even ask them.
That's all right.
What the hell? Uh, you know, some of these are so far out. I'm like, are you shitting me? And I know I asked this one before, so let's do this, I guess. All right, number 2. What is the fundamental rhythmic characteristics of rock and roll? Is it the dead beat, the easy beat, the slow beat, the backbeat? What is the fundamental rhythmic characteristics of rock and roll?
Yeah. I do remember that one, but let's see if somebody
You do
gets
remember it? Good memory, Joe.
Let's see if somebody remembers it in the chat.
I remember the question, but I didn't remember the answer.
Yeah, I remember the answer because I was shocked. I was like, wow, that's what it was? I was not expecting it to be that answer, but yeah.
Did everyone quit?
Oh, man.
Oh, Jesus. I think he did quit.
If I remember, well, he says backbeat, and I want to say, is it deadbeat?
That's right, Joe. It's the dead beat.
Oh, see, I was like you, Joey. I thought it was the backbeat. I thought that's what it was too. And then when Dave said it's the deadbeat, I was like, wow. So where does the slang, the saying come from? If somebody that's lazy and don't work, they're called a deadbeat. It's like, does that have something to do with this question?
It must.
Totally different, but yeah. You're a deadbeat. Are you in a band? No.
I'm not a deadbeat. I'm a backbeat.
He says the bass player. The bass player is the deadbeat.
Good bass players are hard to come by.
Oh yeah.
In which year did the Lollapalooza Rock Festival start? Was it 2000?
Good question.
In which year did the Lollapalooza Rock Festival start? 2000, 2006, 2008, or 1991?
Oh man, that's a good question.
In what year did the Lollapalooza Rock Festival start? Let me give the answers.
I want to say, yeah. Joey says 91. I was toured between 91 and 2000. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that's
say,
right. Joey's right with 91.
Golly. Wow. He's right. He's on it, man.
He's on it. I think I might have asked that last time too. I don't know.
I don't remember it, but it's a good question, though.
Oh, jeez.
Isn't that where they have those kind of, I mean, it's really different types of music. I mean, it's kind of it's not my choice, but
I don't know
it's just
anything
kind of
about
different bands. Yeah, it's kind of out there kind of stuff. But yeah, hey, everybody likes what they like.
it. Right. All right. 2 more questions. Let's see.
Okay.
Let's do 2 more. Here we go. This question might be a little tougher. Name the band formed in 1965. 1965. Name the band formed in 1965 as a bar band in Detroit. Name the band formed in 1965 as a bar band in Detroit. Was it Blondie, Hanoi Rocks, Sister, the MC5?
Ooh.
MC5, Sister, Blondie, Hanoi Rocks. Name the band formed in 65 as a bar band in Detroit.
I agree with Joey. He says MC5. That's what I was going to say.
And that's correct.
Oh,
That's
good
right.
job, Joey. Good job.
He is on it.
Wow.
And I don't know. I apologize if we had these questions, but
He's working closer to that free BC Rich.
I wonder if these
What?
are.
BC
Do you remember
Rich?
BC Rich? Call my wife, let her know. Do you remember
Rich.
all these from last time, Joe, or do I need to skip ahead more?
No, I I remember two so far, but the other ones
Okay.
I did not remember.
Well, let me know if you recognize this one, otherwise I'll skip ahead. So,
Okay.
it's getting late. You guys have all been fantastic. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. Yeah, Charlie S says
Charlie
MC5.
S.
Last time I got a J-Rag mailed to me from R2. R2. R2R3 locking up. Yeah, that's good. He probably mailed you one of my Stafford Music Studio t-shirts for a J-Rag. But that's what kind of broski he is. No.
Oh no.
R2's
Oh
his
my
mom,
goodness.
brother from another mother. See. All right, final question of the night. Which funks? Okay, hold on. What do we got going? It was so sticky. I hope you didn't use my logo, which is my face. Ugh. Just saying. Like,
Please no, please no.
all right, let's get to this question.
Oh,
I can't
God.
think about that no more. Well, it could have been. You know what? I think I did have those terrible towels that you get.
Oh, Lordy.
It
Oh,
was so,
God.
it was so sticky.
Oh, no. Oh,
Lil, you do
man.
know I'm not sponsored by them no more, right? I mean, but I wouldn't put it past R2 if he was sending out my T-shirts for that situation.
Oh, my gosh.
You know what I mean?
Charlie, yes.
Honestly, I mean, that's a real friend when they, you know.
Oh, man.
I can so see him doing that, you know.
Oh, my gosh.
Hold on a sec before the last question.
Jizz Rag. Well, if you need the wipe,
Old
do it right
sponsor.
with Jizz Rag.
Oh,
Jizz Rags. Don't forget the wipe and keep your lips off the pipe.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Okay. We'll go back to PG before I get a freaking strike here.
golly, man.
Oh. All right, let's go to the next question. Here we go. Lil, thank you. When that T-shirt wears out, let me know. I might be able to get Spreadshirt discount. Give me 1 cent. No, I'm sure he didn't fold it. He probably put extra crease right in my logo, which is my face for this channel. Oh. I'll see if he truly watches the stream, because
Oh, no.
he probably
Oh, boy.
put it into a ball and threw it in a garbage bag. Here you go.
Oh, man.
It's probably the shirt I gave him. Oh, no. That's all good.
Man, oh, man. Oh, man.
All right. Here we go. Super tough question for the win of just simply being the winner. So far, Leo's in the lead against Leo. No, there's some other people answering. Charlie S. Don Paul.
Oh, boy.
Look, Joe, we keep it very serious, and I appreciate my sponsors because
Oh, yeah.
let's just be honest. Like, I mean, I couldn't do this channel without my sponsors. I mean,
That's right.
these sponsors, contributors, and all this money. I mean, that's what helps keep this channel going, man. And a lot of money.
That's right, man. That's right.
I will say I do pay a StreamYard fee to have my logo up there in the corner, but you know, it's big bucks to run this thing. Let's see. Final question, which funk style originated in Washington in the 1970s? Which funk style originated in Washington in the 1970s? Avant funk, Afrobeat, G-funk, go-go. Was it G-funk, go-go, Avant funk, Afrobeat? Which funk style? And I'm probably saying it wrong.
I have no idea. Joey says go-go.
That's correct.
Are you serious?
That's correct. He's the winner.
I had no idea.
You must. I mean, really, how the hell do you know that? Other than you must be on the same rock music trivia list that I'm on.
Charlie S says Funkadelic. That's what I was
Funkadelic.
thinking. Something,
All right.
something like that. But wow, go-go.
Oh, the squirt shirt.
Yeah, that was hilarious, man.
Oh, you guys. Yeah,
funny, man.
yeah. Turn that up a little bit, Joe. That's beautiful. I love that. Yeah, a little more volume.
Okay.
This is WNBC. Stafford's Music Studio.
Yeah.
That was our daily trivia. I don't know where I want to go with it, but you know. Oh, Charlie, good night, man. Yeah, it's Joe's an hour after. He's later than I am. Oh, good. I just seen it on my phone. It's delayed. I just seen the sponsor up there. If you get anything, Mark 2 or 3 return in the Sunday. Excellent. Let's see if I can find a quick, funny couple little clippies here, and we'll wrap the show up. Well, I thank all of you so much. It was a quick notice. We're on tonight. I'm going to try to go live next Friday night, and special thanks to Joe for jumping on with me. It was a lot of fun.
Thank you. Yeah.
And do it again. And I will try to go live tomorrow night and at least get you guys some coverage of the first band. We're playing, put our own little, we got this little thing going called Rockfest tomorrow night. Rockfest, and I'll try to do some live coverage. So I'm going to play a funny skit here, maybe, I don't know, 219. I have something with my band in it from when we played the Waukesha County Fair. I can't remember what it is, this clip. But anyway, thank you all so much. Be safe, be kind to others. And thank you so much. We will see you guys
Next Friday. Yeah.
possibly next Friday for sure. I will do my best. All right, let's leave a little Family Guy. Here we go.
I'll get rid of it. It'll be a piece of cake, just like my penis enhancement. I want it to hang down to my knees.
Oh, no.
They moved up my knees.
Ah! How did these get up here?
Bad. Ah, Nichols! Ah, damn it!
Do you think I'm ever going to be able to have...
Oh.
The Bros here. I mean, it really kicks with those 3-inch mags if you don't have much.
Wow.
Yeah, I put an effect on there to make it sound bigger than it was.
That boy's balls are
Oh no.
Holy crap.
Shit, I didn't know this was that clip. This is the one that got me almost striked. No, this wasn't it. This wasn't it. I don't think this is it. No, I'll let it roll. What is this? I don't know what this clip is. I mean, I know what it is, but I don't know. Just gonna play the whole He's having a bad day.
Ooh.
That's what your bitch ass get. And the law's on the way.
Fuck shit on myself.
Dirty ass nigga.
I wasn't
Why would
trying
he
to shit
smell
on.
shit?
Bitch, what you call
They on the
it,
way.
nigga? Yeah, they on the way.
I went out, no. I'm from next door. I'm from next door. I
Check his
wasn't
ass
trying
and
to
put it
steal
to his
nobody.
nose.
God damn. What's in that bitch? Cell phone?
Nah, bitch ass nigga, booby trap, nigga, ex-military, nigga. Marine Corps, nigga. Bitch ass nigga. Bitch ass nigga. They don't fight for the law, nigga.
Look, he went back.
Should've killed your motherfucker.
Nah, my bad. I'm gonna bring that package back.
Nah,
Bring
fuck all
that
that,
back,
nigga.
bitch.